Hey guys, greetings. How you doing? I hope you are doing well. My name is Vincent. There is something that one need to do when that individual is pretty much ready, but also when that individual have done the necessary research, have read and assimilate, have done all the fundamental, all the plans that is involved for you to embark on this journey. So what I'm talking about today is about 10 action one can take, that will help that individual. The action one need to take is about really starting early, in life. Pretty much, starting investing at a young age is where to go. If you start investing at a young age, it will give you opportunity because the time is by your side. If you start investing at a young age, the time factor and the compounding will help your portfolio to grow. So I'll give you an example, right? If you start investing like 8,000 quid, right, a month, for from 25 years upwards, by the time that individual is up to 65 years, you have will have amassed a lot of money. You have created a lot of wealth by interest. Like if you are investing 8,000 quid or 800 quid a month, right, with interest rate of 10%. By that, from 25 years, by that time individual is up to 65 years, that individual will have amassed a lot of money. So this is actually how to create wealth. It's about investing at a young age. It's about using your income you are receiving from employment and channel it into investing. Channel it, making sure that kind of delay gratification really. One need to invest in order to reap the benefit. One need to add some money, put some money out there, put some savings, have some savings and use that savings and add into investment and allow that investment and your portfolio to grow. This is actually how to go about it. It's actually where to go. So starting investing at a young age is number one thing I want to encourage people to do. Doing that, it will help you to grow. It will help you because time, if someone start at a young age, by the time that individual give himself 20 years or 10 years upward, you see the benefit of it. By the time also, you will see that, if you invest in dividend paying stock, you will be receiving dividend and allow your portfolio to compound. So that is actually where to go. The other thing I want to talk about is about diversifying your portfolio, making sure that you invest your money in several platforms, making sure you invest in so many platforms, so many platforms. I mean, like, you can invest in stock, you can invest in bond, you can invest in real estate, making sure that you diversify your portfolio, because the saying is you don't put all your egg in one basket. So if you put all your egg in one basket, if there's volatility in the market, it will kind of give you a massive shock. But once you diversify your portfolio, you can cushion your portfolio in terms of volatility if there's any effect in the market. So by what I'm saying is that if you invest in stock and real estate is having an issue, you can use that stock money you are getting from stock and balance that your investment. The same thing is applicable if stock market is going down or there's a volatility. From bond you invested in, you can use that as a cushion to support your investment portfolio. Or from your real estate, when the stock market is going down, or there's volatility in the stock market, or when the interest rate is not much in terms of bond, if you invest in real estate, someone that live in your property will still creating, paying your rent, paying rent for the property. So you will be deriving income from that investment portfolio. So making sure that you diversify your portfolio is also a way to go. Is something that will help you going forward. So I thought to share this. This is number two, diversifying your portfolio. The other thing I want to talk about is seeking cash flow. Seeking cash flow is about you working, or creating an income or revenue where you'll be earning a revenue and using that and adding more in your portfolio. So seeking cash flow can be in employment, or you can be selling goods and services, or you can be creating a value and selling that to people or to cost consumers. So you are generating a cash flow from there. Once you are receiving a cash flow, you can save some within your savings or can use some and put into investment. So one need to generate the cash flow, be able to use that cash flow to go into investing is actually where to go. The other thing I want to talk about is number four is sticking to principle. Sticking to principle is in making sure that you know what you want to invest in. You know that company inside out. You stick to principle by either you are a value investor or you are somebody that want to just go into investing to make a quick buck, to make money quickly. But some people who are value investing, they go for company that got value, are company that are very, they are value company, but their their quality is a good company that with a good fundamental, right? But the price is very low. So you buy it when it's low, then when it appreciates, then you sell it. So it's about value investing is the people who will go into investing and invest in a good company they know, a company with good fundamental, a company they know inside out are paying dividend. So they can use that dividend and add more value into the company. They can use it and buy more of that share. So going into principle, sticking to principle, knowing sure that exactly the company you want to invest in is where to go. So the other thing is choosing the right bird. They say that birds of the same feather flock together. So if you link yourself with people who are smart, if you link yourself with people who are smarter than you, or people who talk about investment, or people who share ideas, you will sharpen your mind, you will know more. If you link yourself with people who know more about investing, who talk about investing, how they do it, you will learn more going forward. So this is actually what one need to do as far as you're going into investing. You need to link up together with people that will help you. Sometimes, having someone to do the investment for you is also a good idea. Making sure that you can add your money, give your money to somebody who investment manager to use that money to invest for you if you don't have the idea or if you don't know anything about investment. So, making sure that you choose the right bed. That right bed can be friends, it can be, investment manager that you trust. It can be someone that know more about investing, who have done this with a remarkable result that you can give your money for that individual to do the same thing for you. But you must make that effort to link up with people who can support you, who can have the same people who have the same mindset with you. People who will support you to achieve your goal and achieve your potential is actually where to go. So this is also the idea I'm thinking of bringing on the board here. The other thing I want to tell you is about also making information number one asset. You can't go into investing without reading financial statement of the company. You can't go investing without reading books about value investing, about people who have what people have done, what successful investors have done before, what helped them, or how they stick into their principle, or what plan or technical analysis they have done in order to reach their potential or in order to achieve their success. What actually is about you reading the financial statement of the company you want to invest in. You need to do the fundamental. You need to check that company inside out, check their track record, see how long they've been in the system, see what they're producing or what they're actually producing, or what type of customers they have, or the type of goods and service they are producing, or the value they are creating, so that whether that value they are creating is something that will be still there, will be still in demand in 2 years' time, in 10 years' time, in 20 years' time. So you need to use information. Sometimes if you go into investing, you need to go and dig information 5 years or 10 years, whether this company have been paying dividend or not, how long they have been in existence, how long they've been paying dividend, who are the management team. So all this information is what you need to immerse yourself, is also what you need to understand, that will help you make informed choice. You need to open your eye, you need to sharpen your brain, you need to accumulate information, you need to read and assimilate before you go in, before you venture into investing. Investing is not a child's play, it's a risky business, it's something that that's volatility in the market. But with information, you should be able to make informed choice. With you knowing the company you want to invest inside, that you know that this company has been paying dividend for long run, you know that all the fundamental from the financial statement you're reading, you know that they have a lot of money available for them. You know that if things are happening around that company, you with information, you know what actually is happening. Why are that share is going down, or is there anything outside that is influencing that volatility or making that share to go down? So company that will have a massive value, but due to information or due to things that is happening, outside factor, external factor that is influencing that share going up or going down. So these are the things you need to make sure that you use information as your number one asset. You need to read and assimilate, understand the company that you want to invest in inside out. This is what I want to share with you. You need to make sure that information is the key. Understand that company you want to invest in. A lot of successful investors use a good information key. They read the financial statement. They read a lot of business newspapers, business newspapers, to be able to understand. You need to be able to understand that information is the key into investing. You need to read financial statement, read a lot of financial booking, read a lot of books about investing. You need to read and assimilate, read. Then before you take action, this is how to go about it. It's something that will help you. These actions one need to take. Once you decide, I want to go into investing, you need to max yourself with information and use that information to make informed choice that will help you going forward for you to create a generational wealth. The other thing is I want to tell you is about the other point is don't be afraid of failure. Sometimes we are students, you need to have your mind as a child mind, going forward in anything at all, in anything in life. You need to have this mindset that if there's any issue with investment decision you have made, you dust yourself up and go forward. Don't dwell on negativity, don't dwell on past mistake or failure, because if you don't fail, you will not gain, like I said earlier here. Without failure, you will not gain. Without failure, there will no gain. Volatility is in the market all the time. Sometimes you invest in the stock market right now and you see your portfolio go down 10%, 20%. What you need to understand is you need to take it. You learn your lesson from there, and once you learn your lesson, then you move up. And don't allow that failure to hinder your progress. Don't allow that failure to stop you achieving your goal. Don't allow failure to stop you achieving your goal. Sometimes one need to make that mistake and learn from it. Experience is the best teacher. So you need to take that chance, have that courage. Even if you make a mistake, you dust yourself up. Sometimes Edison, I think he failed 1,000 times before he was able to produce a electric bulb. These are the things you need to understand. Once you understand the fundamental, reading the technical analysis of that company, even if there's any issue, you kind of have that mindset to go forward. You have that mindset to go forward. The other point I want to make is saving costs and live modest. Saving costs I'm talking about is about you living with your means. It's about saving, and saving costs is living within your means, and use that what you are saving and add it in a avenue that will generate a passive income from you. Adding that to your savings to in an avenue or that will generate a passive income, that will generate a generational wealth, is where to go. Savings alone cannot make one rich. You need to work and earn a living and also use that your money, allow your money to work for you. This is actually where to go. So saving costs and live a modest life is actually something one need to do by making sure that you are living, delay gratification. We all like good things in life, but sometimes one need to sit back. If you have an aim where you want to go, if you have something that you plan, you're thinking about, this is the roadmap. This is what I want to achieve. How can I achieve that? How can I reach this plan? How can I reach that potential where I want to go? If I want to reach this slow and steady, then I need to live this kind of life, making sure that I delay some gratification and think about tomorrow, think about long term opportunity out there. So by the time you save costs, live a modest life, is something that will help you to create a generational cash flow that you need. It's something to help you. By the time you live a save save life and live within your means. You will have a lot of money that is available that you will channel towards your investment, that you channel towards real estate, you will channel towards buying a bond, or you channel towards investing in the stock market that will help you to grow. One cannot create a generational wealth by be employee all the time or his or her rest of life. You need to have that mindset and go into investing, but also you need to live within your means, save cost, save, and use that savings and invest. Savings alone or cannot solve one financial journey. The other point I want us to talk about is becoming analytical, making sure that you read the financial statement of company you want to invest in. Read their financial statement, check about the trend, okay, check information and get the information about that company inside that. Check all their track record. Check whether they have been paying dividend or not. These are the things you will check. How long this company has been in existence? Who are the management team? Who is the owner? What are this company produce? How long they have been in existence? How long they have been in existence? Is it a startup company or is it a company that have a track record, have been there for a long time, have been paying dividend, have been there in the long run? These are the things you need to do or the analyze it. It's about being analytical, making sure that you analyze that company inside that, check all the trend. Checking out the trend is this company. Have they been paying dividend? Have they been paying interim dividends? How long is that company going? Or what is the prospect of that company stay being still in existence in 5 years time, 20 years time, or 10 years? Would they still be producing that goods and services? Will people still buying their goods and services? Will people, how about the demand and supply? Will the demand still be there in 10 years time? Demand for that service, will it be there in 10 years time? What are the competitors? Do they have any competitors? Who are the people that compete with them? What age? What give them age ahead of others? These are the things you need to think about. You need to know that company inside out, analyze that company and go from there. The other point is that the last but not least is about always seek a bargain. Always seek a bargain. Excuse me. Always seek a bargain. If you know the company that you want to invest, there will be some time when you see that company price will go down. It's still a good company and everything is still within how it is. Therefore you have done all the analysis and making sure that the company are still doing that's doing well, the financial statement, the sound financial balance sheet. But some things outside, is affecting that company going forward. You know that sometimes when there's an issue, like this pandemic, you met a lot of company, they go down, they depreciate in terms of their price. But deep down, this company is still worth it. Is that will give you opportunity to go in there when others are afraid. So it's about seeking value. It's about seeking value, going in when others are afraid. What will make you to stand out with your peers is when you know this company that you're going to go in and invest, and have done the fundamental, the management, what that company is producing, and that that company will still be here, will still be there in years to come, and demand is still there. Then you don't need to panic, even though there's a volatility in the market or the price is down, and then you go in when the volatility is there. You go in when others are running away. You go in when that stock have gone down. So you don't go invest when there's euphoria. You don't go into investing where everyone is happy or when the market is booming. Then you jump in to invest. So you invest when there's a volatility in the market. When there's a volatility in the market, or when you know that the company is not moving, or there's a bad news in town. You go in and invest within that period. This is how to go about it. So I thought to come in, guys, to just to um, tell you things, 10 ideas that will help one going forward investment journey, like investing from young age, making sure that you diversify your portfolio, seek a cash flow, right? And stick to the principle, choose the right bet, stick with people that or people who have done this before, in mass information. You don't know how to do it, you can get someone to do this on your behalf. There's a lot of investment managers out there. You can ask them how this is what I want. They can support you going forward, or you ask information from friends who have done this before or who are into investing. you know these are the things that you know to do that will help you. Also, making sure information is the key. Making sure that you read book, read, think about others. Think about the type of investor you want. Are you the one that want just to go in to make a buck, quick money and go, or are you there in the long run? Are you there to receive cash flow, or by making sure are you there to receive a passive income? Like passive income, I mean, is by investing in dividend paying stock and receiving dividend, and use that dividend and add more in your portfolio and allow your portfolio to compound. And grow. Because if you buy a stock today, 10 naira, or 10 quid, or any amount of money you buy this stock, and allow time, and you are receiving dividend on that from that stock, you use that dividend and buy more. This next year also you will get more. This is how to go about it. This is how to go about investing. This is how to create wealth. This is how to generational wealth. But one need to make sure that you go there full of ideas, full of mind, or what you want to achieve. You go into investing with open mind, but also with idea. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to achieve in this. It's not something that you want to go in, straight away. So I want to let me get some money here and go. You go there in a having an open mind and making sure that you invest in the long run, and you allow that your portfolio to grow, allow that your portfolio to compound. Once you allow that portfolio to compound, you will see the reward of your portfolio going forward. There's no any other way to do it. Also, you must so work and use that you're earning from employment and channel it where your money will work more hard for you. Channel your income or your earnings where it will work more for yourself. This is where to go. Okay, guys, thank you very much indeed for stopping by. I thought to come in just to quick information that will help one going forward. It give me joy every now and then one receiving a lot or receiving a lot of dividend that you receive every 6 months or on 1 year basis. So it's really massive opportunity out there, but one need to make informed choice. One need to take that risk in order to go forward. Sometimes, without risk, you can't win. So it's about also making sure that the company you want to invest inside out, making sure that you've done the research, read, use information as the key. Diversify your portfolio, making sure don't be afraid of failure. Even if you fail, you dust yourself up and take it on the chin and move forward. Have an open mind, because life is ups and down. One need to go in there with open mind. One need to also try investing. You life is about being analytical. You have done all the analytical, reading the financial statement of that company, following the trend, getting all the necessary information, the track record of that company. Then before you go, and the next one is just bargain. Seek bargain when that company is low. When that share you want to buy is low, you go in and buy that share. If it goes up, if you want to sell it, it's up to you. But you go in when it's low. Don't go in when it's very high. You go in when it's very on the rock bottom. Then you give yourself opportunity for it to go. You give your investment opportunity to go up. But if you buy it when it's high, the net the issue is, when is high, you buy it high. Then if you go down, then you lose a lot of money. Whereas if you buy it on the rock bottom, it can't fall further. So the next option is for it to go up. So it's about you following this. It's about following this plan. It's about making sure that you're following your plan, what you want to achieve, where, how long you want to go into this. Is it something that you want to do right now, quick in and quick out, or are you there in the long run? Are you there in the long run? Except the kind of investor I am there in the long run. I go into investing for 10 years, 15 years time. Is something I'm not going in just to go in and come back to there. I go in there in the long run. Also, the type of life I live is just it's about saving costs and using that cost and channel it into investing and allow that investment to work for you. Because this is how to go. It's about creating a passive. It's about creating a generational wealth. It's about making sure that really you don't have to end up working all your life, being an employee or being into employment all the rest of your life. It's about allowing your money to work for you. And when you allow your money to work for you, you'll be surprised by the time you know it, your condition or your financial position will change remarkably. You'll be surprised. But one need to do this tiny, tiny step. Every penny counts. You need to start doing it little by little. It's not something that you go in with all your money. Investing is something that you go in, put some percentage, decide this is how many percentage I want to put into investing. This is how many percentage I want to channel into this. This is how much I want to channel into bond. This is how much I want to channel into stock market. This is how much I want to channel into real estate. This is how much I want to channel in creating value or doing something else. But also this is how much I want to channel in learning skills also, because most important thing is, what do you have to offer? What knowledge you gain for yourself? Educating yourself is also key. Going to university or going to college to learn new skills is an investment, massive investment. You need to invest in yourself first before. You need to invest in yourself. Education is the key. Education is the key. Read and assimilate. Going outside the box and learn new skills is where to go into investing. Learning new skill that you can share with others is also part of investment. It's also something that will help you. Okay, so guys, I thought to come in just to talk about 10 things one can do, action one can do, in order for that person to be successful investor. Investor is not a child's play. It's something that one need to do while with his or her eyes wide open. It's also something one need to do. Making sure that you have this mindset. Changing your mindset is also making sure that you are there with open mind, but also making sure that you prepare yourself for volatility in the market. You prepare yourself knowing fully well that I have done what I'm supposed to do. I have get the knowledge. I'm right now ready to embark in this journey. I'm ready to embark in this journey, whatever the outcome is. You decide, because sometimes if you gotta take that chance. It's about that taking that action. It's about taking that action. The action you are taking is you take that chance and say, okay, this amount of money I want to channel to this area. I want to put this money in this company. And the good thing about investing is once you invest in this company, you are part of the ownership of that company. If you invest in Facebook, you are part of Facebook. If you invest in Amazon, you are part of Amazon. Even if it's a share you have in those companies. Even if one share you own, in Amazon, Facebook, Apple, British Airways, or any company at all, you buy one share from that company, you are part of the ownership of that company. And this is how to go about it. Thank you very much indeed for listening. I appreciate your presence. Thank you very much indeed. I just want to say a massive thank you to those of you guys who have been subscribing to my channel. I value all your support. I value your feedback. Let me know what you think. I'm here as a student. Thank you very much. I want to share my skills, my idea with other people. If this information is resonate with you, please give it a thumb up. Share this information with your friends and family. We are here to support one another. I value your feedback. I'm also here giving back ideas with others. So I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think. If this information resonates with you, let me know the type of investment you are making. Let me know if you invest in any company. Let me know how it goes. It give me joy every now and then receiving a lot here. Even I live in UK, but I still receive a lot from abroad. It give me joy. The ultimate goal of mine is to share ideas, what is working for me, and also what is not working for me. Investing is not a child play. I've lost money investing in stock market, but also I have also gained. So this life, you can't just say, okay, I want to be in employment for the rest of my life. It's about you doing things right now that will help you in the long run. Okay, thank you very much indeed. Let me stop here and I'll catch you later. Thank you and stay blessed. Bye bye.